Hello everybody. Thank you for waiting. Welcome. Are you in this? Obviously, if you've submitted your details, then obviously you will be. The Women's World Cup is finished. I'm very sad. I really enjoyed it. But now we're going to attempt to win something ourselves, as if. Anyway, have you got your snacks? I hope you've got your snacks. I hope you've got your snacks and you're chatting. I also hope this works. YouTube's already doing stupid things with, like, events. So, I think I'm going to have to delete that event and we'll all just have to come here onto the main page. Events never work anymore and I don't know why, and it's really annoying because people go, oh, I clicked on the event and I didn't think you'd started. It was like, yes, there's a good reason for that. Right, what I'll do, if that event still exists, I will delete it. And then people won't get confused and won't whinge at me. There we go, upcoming actions, delete! There we go. I have to hope that that hasn't deleted my current stream. It's so ridiculous. Peter says, I've got my chili and a beer. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I've got tortilla chips. Who have we got in? Hello Null, hello Peter, hello Wojtek, hello Russell, Matthias, Paputin, Splodman, and me. Soul Surrender, hello! It's really warm in here, so I've had to put a fan on, so apologies if you can hear some fans. Hello Dennis! Russell's got the ball, we need to get the ball off him. Oh, this is so exciting, isn't it? Sort of. Right, better get started because I don't know how long this is going to take and it might be forever. So, as you all know me, I'm a sort of going to bed early person, so you better hope I've got the volume on this right as well because otherwise we're about to get our ears blasted out. Okay, right. Here we go then. You might want to just turn your speakers down for a moment. I'm super excited. World Cup! Ow! Da 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 da! Woo! Yeah. Da 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 da! It's so 1994. Yeah. That was amazing. Anyway, right. We're going to go straight past this. I do actually own the game, but obviously I've had to do a slightly crackety version, because otherwise we'd spend ages wading through the manual. Right, let me just turn that down a bit. I am actually going to turn the music off, because it's really irritating. So, let's start World Cup Edition. Do I want to continue a game? Yes, because I've already set it up. YouTube special. There we go. Right, welcome to my hotel. This is where I am based. Peter says, why has this game got the soundtrack of an early 80s cop movie? Because in 1993, when I think this came out, that's kind of still where we were with it. The other weird thing about this game, if you've never seen it before, and I've done like 5 videos of it on the channel because I always find an excuse to play it, is that the typeface is awful. It's horrible, so you won't be able to read half of what's going on. And I also need to turn down my frame cycle things in DOSBox because otherwise it plays so quickly that we all end up in a bit of trouble trying to read anything at all. So this is my hotel room. I'm not often going to invite you into my hotel room, but there it is. I've given us a week's preparation. You can actually have up to a month, but the reason I've given a week is simply because a month would take forever. And it suddenly dawned on me last night that I could have streamed the preparation phase last night so that we could just have the tournament today, but I forgot. So, there we go. So here we've got my music player. So this is my CD player, which has a few choice tracks from... Woo! Dun, 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 dun. Bit of funkiness. But we don't want that because it's really irritating. It's 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. Here is my diary for the week, which I haven't set up yet. What I want to do is talk to some of you. So we'll be doing some one-to-one talks on Sunday, and we'll be doing a press conference today, and then I'll be giving you half a day off because you can't cope with the travel. And then what should we do? We'll have an open day because for no reason whatsoever, really. And we'll put in a trial game perhaps not right at the end, maybe on Wednesday. And the rest of the time we're just going to spend doing a lot of training. And I'd better hope that I'd remember to take slow training off, because otherwise we are about to be here forever. And I will get very angry, but I'm pretty certain I've turned it off. There we go. I'll talk to a few of you. I just need to check with my man whether I've turned slow training off. Yes, I have, so we're all right. Phew! Goodness for that. Right. If you don't know this game at all, it's awesome and I love it. And you have lots of places you can go. So there's my training field where I can go when I'm a bit stressed. And then we have the outside of the hotel somewhere. Where is it? I've got my medical department where I go where you're injured. I've got the outside world. There's my super cool taxi there. This is my current mood, which as you can see is on the beer. And what I need to do is press my clock so that we can move along and have a training session. Now we've only just landed in France, so we're going to need some sort of regeneration. And this is where you see how fast this runs. This is where we all laugh because it just rips through the training. Oh no. You take a close look at your player Enigma today that he is in better form than you thought. Woohoo! That's a good start. Warner does not appear to have had enough sleep and loses a form point. How dare you? There is my squad on my clipboard. So we've got me in goal because nobody wanted to be in goal. So there I am, Verse in goal. Then who have we got who's in here? Moss, you're in defence there. Russell, there you are. You're a midfielder. Was there anybody else? I can't remember. I'm really, really, really hoping I haven't left anybody out. There's Dennis. There's Soul Surrender. If I have left you out, I'm so sorry. It's just, yeah, I had a bit of rush on applications at the end. But there we have, that's Chocolate Soldier, Ravenigma, Just Mike, Soccerino Dexalente, as one of you decided to be called. That's Pupsy there. Who else we got? Ashens. Matt Oswin, Steve Benway. Oh, it's very exciting. But anyway, press conference. What does your future look like? What will you do after the World Championships? I haven't even done the World Championship yet. For goodness sake. I plan to remain the manager. Some of you might not agree with me. Am I afraid that some of the players will announce their official withdrawal from the national team after the World Championships? That's not my general experience. All of you want to be in it year after year after year, so that's good. I don't think that the team will break up. On a personal level, it would disappoint me. At the moment, things are running wonderfully. That's because we haven't done anything yet. Both in your team and in the whole camp. Well, yes, of course. There we go. And then we all go down the pool, which is brilliant. Matthios says, is it me or does the manager look like Ashens in his younger years? I don't know, but I'm very much less happy now, which isn't great. Oh dear. Right, let's talk to some of you. I'm going to talk to myself first because I need to keep myself happy on the basis that I am the only decent goalkeeper. So I'm going to tell myself that I play good football, which does the player good. Then, who shall I speak to? Let's speak to Moss. Moss, I'm going to tell you play good football. And you are pleased. That's good. And then I'm going to speak to Pupsy. And I'm going to say you play good football. There we go. We've all had a bit of good done to us. Meanwhile, my wife is reporting exclusively on our non-existent marriage. That's the one thing about these games. It's really frustrating. Is that it's always quite sexist because obviously a woman could never be a manager of a football team. Matthias says, I retired from goalkeeping duty. Of course, yeah. Of course! You were our goalkeeper last time and you better hope I do a good job. Right, so let's do some more training. What do we need? We should probably practice some general football. Let's do some practicing of the general football. The superb form of surrender is getting better and better. A shot like a torpedo by De Excelente. The ball seems unstoppable, but Verse has just managed to reach it and put the ball over the bar. Ashen is a bit livid. He's gained a form point. As I say, you can hardly read this. It's just I'm used to what the text is. Pupshear has his mind elsewhere today. Boo! Uh-oh, Ashens has been hit in the face. But it's okay. Russell says, I hope I don't get injured before the match this time. Yes, you were completely knocked out last time, if I remember rightly. Not even the worst thing that's happened to anybody in this game. I've just had a pop at a journalist. There we go. I've improved a little bit. Certain other people have improved a little bit. Who needs to really improve? Dexcellente isn't very excellente. Dennis, you could do with being a bit better, frankly. I will speak to you. Now, should I tell you that you play good football, or shall I tell you you can do it? Are you going to get mad at me if I don't tell you you're going to play... I'll try it. You play good football. There we go. You're pleased. Lovely. Ooh! Gasparoni, who is one of my backup goalkeepers, because there aren't any. You could just pretend it's you, Matthios, if you want. Asked me for a talk. Asked to be included in the next game. I have been good as most of these who have been allowed to play for a long time. I have earned my place. How do you react? No! Definitely not. I'm playing in goal. Go away. He's going to go off for a sulk now. I am the only good goalkeeper because nobody else wanted to be in goal. Right, we need to practice free kicks next, I think. Jutchums does not appear to have had enough sleep. Booth hasn't got his shooting boots on. We're taking a close look at Booth and we are finding he's in better form than I thought. Dexcellente has really improved with his free kicks. Well, there we go, Dennis. You need to sort yourself out, mate, basically. Meanwhile, Arsenal are skint. Let's have a day off. There's our open day with our very fashionable fans, who are all very happy. Meanwhile, a fortune teller prophesies that Verse is the wrong man for the job. Yes, because I'm not a man. Right, what else shall we practice? How about some defensive stuff, which is terrifying? Surrender tries to play the ball in a tackle, but instead has hit Stadolski from behind. But we're okay. Everybody's in a good mood. We're okay. We're okay. We've managed to get away with that. I hate the tackling sessions and defensive sessions because there's every possibility you're going to kill each other. Right, who shall I speak to now? Who needs a speaking to? I haven't really spoken to any of my midfielders, have I? But I can't remember who my midfielders are. How about Mike? We'll speak to Mike. You play good football, Mike. But the player definitely realises that I do not mean that seriously. Oh, just Mike is a complete chocoholic. And because of this, he is overweight by 2 kilograms and loses 2 form points. A few special shifts are probably due. That's terrible. Right, shall we thrash an amateur team? Let's do it. Crystal Crow has scored. That was it. We only managed 1-0. That's not good. Oh no. Right, let's get on with some more training because we clearly need it. Let's do some fitness training. No, let's do some gymnastics actually, just in case injuries are on the horizon. Crow has got her mind, elsewhere. We're taking a closer look at Crow. Oh, she's actually in better form. I like this pattern. Sometimes it just squashes all of your players. Oswin appears to be really motivated. Get in. It said form pints. Did it! That sounds about right, doesn't it? Form pints. Shall we tell Oswin he plays good football? Normally he screws everything up. Fascinating fact. In the previous videos, Matt Osborne has been responsible for injuries to players, missing penalties, own goals, all sorts of stuff. Right, let's do some easy fitness. You won't be happy about it. We're going to do it. The form as Crow has deteriorated. Perez is looking very good. He's on the form pints. Meanwhile, look at Mike now. That's out of 20, by the way. 2 out of 20. That's terrible. Okay, right, what we got today? More training. I'm going to give myself a one-to-one training session because I'm really worried that I might be rubbish. Meanwhile, the superb form of Benway is getting better and better. Surrender has really made progress. Enigma hasn't had enough sleep. It's all those form points. The real way to get everything up is to actually play some matches. Unfortunately, Keizu Pupshire has slight renewed problems from an old injury and better rest. Oh no! That's not good. Let's talk to Russell and tell him he plays good football. It just revs them all up a bit. Right, what else can we practice? How about some sprints? Should we do some sprints? So we can set everything on fire. Fire! Warner appears to have his mind elsewhere. Benway. He's already in good form. Dexalente has lost a form point. Oh dear, and of course my roster has one fewer player on it because, unfortunately, Pupsy is in the injury bay. I'm man of the year, meanwhile. Brilliant. Let's go and visit Pupsy. We'll speak to her in a minute. I just need to make sure that my diary allows it. Yes, I have a spare hour. We'll pop in a press conference first because otherwise they get mad. I've just realised, actually, I've forgotten to tell you what the groups are. I've forgotten to tell you about the groups. The groups are in statistics somewhere, I think. Oh, no, hang on. No, they're in my briefcase. Tables. There we go. So I managed to pretty much get the groups correct. So we've got Norway, South Korea, Nigeria, and France in Group A. We've got Germany, Spain, and then I had to put Russia and Peru in instead of China and South Africa, but I think it was bizarrely because South Africa weren't in it. This is back in the days when the World Cup was only 24 teams as well, which is the women's one is, so it's correct. Then we've got Italy, Brazil, Australia and Jamaica. England, Argentina, Scotland and Japan. Cameroon, Canada, New Zealand and the Netherlands. And then in our group, we've got Sweden and the USA. Uh-oh. We've also got Costa Rica in place of Chile because they weren't in it. And we have got San Marino. That's who we are. The worst team in the whole world, possibly. Or at least in this game. We could have been Bermuda. Very nearly made us Bermuda, but San Marino is a bit of tradition, isn't it? So, let's get on with training and press conferences. Is there a prohibition of sex for your players? Yes, totally. I've specifically had people training for penalties. Am I expecting penalty shootouts? No, but it can't do any harm. What is my motto for the World Championships? We're going to get you all. Unfortunately, that's not in there. Let the best team win. There we go. Bit boring. Right, we are going to do some penalty practicing now, because we haven't been doing that. It's all media lies. Perez is not very good at penalties. Oh, the unbelievable pack of reporters is slowly getting on my nerves, and I've just told them to piss off. Wow. I must be really angry. Warner is not giving up and has gained a form point. That's it. Oh well, at least nothing awful happened. That's the thing about this game, you just go, at least nothing awful happened. Phew, I bet my mood's not good now, is it? Oh dear. Too many form points. Okay, right, what now? Bit more just general football practice. Oh, don't worry for Putin, incidentally. You might recover before the match. But even if you don't, you'll be in the one after that anyway, so it's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. Right, there we go. I think we've finished for the day now, so I'm going to go out. Let's go out of this stinking hotel. Woohoo! Unfortunately, obviously, because this game is quite old, the Twin Towers are still there, but you understand, I'm sure. A pickpocket has stolen all of the win bonuses that I was unwise enough to bring with me. Thanks. That's great. Going to go for a walk around the training field, which is always really refreshing. Well, I'm very disappointed, because that means my mood will be awful. Have I got time for another walk around the training ground? Oh no, it's 11 o'clock at night. Don't be caught walking around the training ground at 11 o'clock at night. That's all I can say. So I hit my alarm clock and I go to bed, dreaming of winning something that isn't actually the World Cup. Is that not the European Cup, I think? Anyway, there we go. Our penalty shootouts have made the media, of course. Thanks. So our game against Costa Rica is on day 3. I'm wondering whether I can fit in watching one of the other teams. Can we fit in watching the States? They're on day 4. I'm assuming nobody's playing tomorrow then. No. Let's watch the Sweden-USA match, which you'll see go into my diary, because we might pick up some tactical hints and tips. Or we might not. Right, 2 training sessions today. And I'll probably talk to some more of you as well, because that is the winning tactics in this. So, let's have a chat with the Yak. Yak, you play good football. He says that's the main thing. Excellent. Right, what shall we practice? Let's do some solo runs for the attacking. Stodolski has made progress. Oh, I'm telling reporters to piss off again. I'm so sorry about the language. I'm very angry. I feel awful. I'm so sorry. Oh, Stodolski, it's not his day. We're now looking at Cecily, who's one of my backup goalkeepers. We don't want him to be better. I am the only goalkeeper around here. Thank you. Oh, Crow has slid into Moon's legs. Oh, no. Moon, I think you just hit Crow. That's awful. Wow. That's terrible. I don't even know what to say. Crow, I'm going to have to give you counselling now. You play good football. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. I'm going for a walk out on the training ground as well, again, because I'm sick of all of you already. Oh, it's gone really dark. Is that it? Ooh, why did it go really dark? That's weird. Oh, is it because I missed training? It's because I missed training. That's not good. It should have come up with a message saying, you have done something you shouldn't have done. But anyway, look, Pupsy, you're out of the injury bay, so I'm going to have a massage. Ah! Yes. Has that cheered me up a bit? Oh, no, it hasn't. Shall I have another massage? I've got time. Yes. Massage me again. This time it's... Am I any better? Oh, yes. Oh, hello. Now I'm going to go for a walk again, hanging around in the woods. Am I any better? No? Oh, well. I'm a bit better anyway. If I have an early night as well, I'm going to have an early night. There we go. Dreaming of something that's not the World Cup. Meanwhile, the best kept secret of all is how are we going to play today? Russell is bothered by the fact that every footballer looks the same. Yeah, they do. Every last one of them. Given how old this game is, though, you've got to admit, it's not bad. I would love somebody to remake this. Bit of high-res graphical interface and, like you say, be able to create your own players properly, because the editor is amazing. You change all the names and stats and everything, you just can't change the looks. I would give money for that. But anyway, look, it's our first game today. So we will have a team meeting about who is playing first, which means I need to decide with my little green book who is playing. Here is the team, which I will immediately put in the bin. Now, we're going to play a 1-2-5-2, simply because not many people wanted to be in defence. So, I'm going to do this on who is in good form. So, Moon, you can go in. And Oswin can go in. If you're seeing your name in this list and you're thinking, pick me, it's because N means like a secondary position. I think some of the translation in this didn't happen. So N must be something in German that means like secondary position. I don't know. Then we've got Benway. You see, Benway is not as skillful as Dennis is, but look at his form. I kind of feel like it would be wrong not to play him. So I will put you on the old bench, Dennis, and then we can probably bring you on as a substitute. Also need a spare defender, so we will put Mark in. Then, look at Booth. Look at Booth. He's all right, as is Small, so both of you can go in there. Ashens isn't very good. He's not doing very good. Then Enigma's doing pretty well, as is Soldier, so we'll put Soldier in. And we'll put Enigma in. Shall we play Ashens? He's not doing too badly. It's just lots of defensive midfielders. Yes, Matthias, you can be Cecily. Yes, you can. We'll put Warner on the bench because Mike is almost dead. And then up front, it must be Surrender. And look, Pupsy, you can play. You're not injured. I'll just check that you're not injured. There's your entry. Your composure is panic, by the way. But your self-confidence is balanced and your attitude is exemplary. We'll put Yak. We'll put Yak on the bench. Actually, Crow. Crow is a bit better than Yak. We'll put Crow on the bench. There we go. Right, so now I've got to break this news to you. God help me. Name the team selection. The young players are not very happy with your team selection. Well, whatever. Whatever. Right, so what should we do? Plan to beat the offside trap, just in case they've got an offside trap they might have. Small is really motivated. Stadulski is looking very good. Ashen is deteriorated a little. He's deteriorated. Oswin has got to stop training because he's got a headache. That's a terrible excuse. What do I say to Gasparoni gaining another form point? I say, I don't care. What we should do now is talk tactics. Although some of you are very annoyed with me. Tactical discussion. And then it's off to the match. Just have to pretend this is Chile. They weren't in it. You can't put a team in that's not in it. Right, here we go then. We don't want to be taking dives, do we? Our offside trap is only 2 out of 10, I think, so we're not doing that. We'll shoot on sight because I think they're rubbish, and we'll play the wings. Do I want to play my system? No, I don't think I do. And I'll give you a small win bonus in the event they win. My team talk to you is we don't know much about them, so be careful to start with. Nah. Attack! Attack! Now, Oswin is now out. He's been kicked out because he had a headache, but actually he's not injured. If he was injured... Oh, there we go. Injury not 100%. Oh, no. I don't fancy playing somebody who's not 100%. I will put Cooper in. I know he's not as good as Oswin, but it doesn't seem right in the first match playing somebody who's not 100%. So here we go. Here is the Costa Rican previous success, inverted commas. And here are the lineups. Of course, all of these are just made up. So here we go. Here we go. Woohoo! Our referee is from the USA. I suspect that you might not be able to hear the awful sound. So I'll just turn that up a little bit. Even though it is like genuinely terrible. It's just the same loop over and over and over again. There is a CD version of this and I actually have it, but I can't get it to work. Apparently that's got like more crowd singing and things. And commentary. Meanwhile, woo! Hello! Pupsy has scored! Goal! Meanwhile, Swall has played the wing out on the wing to Benway. There's a header by Surrender! Whoa! 2 goals in unbelievably quick succession. This is really exciting. We're going to thrash them. Ashens has passed to Enigma. Pupsha scores again! Oh my word! Oh my god, we've scored another one. It's a Pupsha hat-trick. It's a Pupsha hat-trick. This is amazing. Well. Blimey, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Meanwhile, oh, Soul Surrender's got 2 as well now. This is a bit like USA Thailand. Blimey. 5-0, guys. Look, check this out. Well, I think the Pupsha deserves some praise there. Praise the Pupsy. The player has promised to improve in the second half. What more can you do? I think that's actually wrong. There's lots of bugs and crappy programming in this, and I think that technically I've probably just criticised you, but in any event, you didn't take it the wrong way, so... Right, shall we go for double figures? Go on, let's go for double figures. I'm so excited. This is like the best one of my teams has ever done in this game. Come on! Uh-oh. Surrender! You can get a hat-trick! Yes! Woo! Well, I bet you're glad you came. They're trying to fight back, but they will not fight back. Wow. I feel like I ought to make a substitution or two, just because all of you are going to want to play, so... sorry guys. I'm going to take Pupsha off, and I'm going to put on Crow. And you can only have 2 substitutions, incidentally, because this game is old. But I want people to get some time, so we will take off Benway and put on Dennis. And the only substitution I've got left now is substituting the goalkeeper, which I'm not going to do. Largely because I'm twice as good as our next goalkeeper. So, Ashens is storming in. Crow can't get the ball under control. Enigma has had a little bit of a shot, but no. Enigma just cannot score. Costa Ricans getting angry. Wow. 6-0! That's amazing! Well, goodness me. Don't even know what to say to that other than yes! I mean, admittedly, I suppose Costa Rica... No, we're the Thailand, that's the thing. Costa Rica is supposed to be Chile. And we're supposed to be Thailand. So Thailand have just beaten Chile 6-0. That's amazing. Look at that. Top scorers. You should get a screenshot of that for your wall. Absolutely awesome. Well, viewers, we can now welcome the coach of our national team. Thank you for making yourself available for an interview so spontaneously. Congratulations, an excellent start. With this victory in the bag, you can look forward to your next first round ties a little more calmly. Absolutely. Now, should I say I'm very satisfied? Shall I say that after that, I really believe we've got a good chance of winning the World Cup? Jinxed it. I am extremely happy with the way things went today, and with this excellent team, we don't have to be afraid of anybody. Yes! I am almost lost for words. I cannot remember the last time that a team started so well in the first game of their group. No, neither can I. What did you do to the team? I don't know what you're implying. What did I do? I gave them all some form pints. Oh, that's the best thing ever. Can't believe I've never noticed that. The team wanted to demonstrate right from the start that they were one of the hot favourites for the World Cup. Our next opponents will be shaking in their boots. Every team which stands in our way will be brushed aside. Today's game can certainly not be taken as a yardstick for our next few matches. Our opponents committed too many individual mistakes and made our job a great deal easier. No, I want to praise you. I want to praise you. Shall we say the next opponents will be shaking in their boots? Or shall we say that nobody will be able to stop us at this World Cup? Which one do you want? Let's have a little vote. Let's have a little vote. Shaking in boots or nobody can stop us. I mean, in fairness, they're roughly the same thing, aren't they? But vote boots. I think I'm tempted to say boots. Matios wants to say boots as well. Astrocali says boots! Definitely. Boots it is. It's very noticeable that your team did not receive a single yellow card today. That's true, we didn't. It's because we're all happy. That'll change. I won't have dirty players and foulers in my team. No dirty players. And for once you are right. That might hack him off if I'm a bit shirty with him when I don't need to be. I think I'll say I won't have dirty players. That's why I've banned sex as well. Anyway, that was amazing. And it's midnight, so I need to go to my room and get to bed. Nothing affects your mood worse than not sleeping. Tailor-made win in first game. National coach well satisfied. Yes! So today we're only going to have one training session because I'm going off to watch Sweden against the US, but we better make sure we put some lunch in. It's taken me lunch out. How's my mood? Oh, you'd think I'd be happier than that. Oh well. I'm going to praise you all for a good performance. The players are happy because their coach, who is otherwise so strict with them, is being so nice to them today. I'm being so nice to you. Right. What should we do then? What do we need? I mean, we can clearly score goals. Costa Rica rubbish, so I don't know whether it's worth practising the offside trap again or just doing a bit of fitness. Oh, headers is a bit risky. Bit of regen. Regen. I don't really know what helped us. I think maybe we should probably do some normal football again. Mike's holding his thigh, but it's not so bad. De Excelente has his mind elsewhere, probably on that amazing win and the fact he took no part in it. Uh-oh, a hard shot has hit somebody full in the face and they've fallen over backwards and stayed down. Got a nosebleed, whoever that was. Was that De Excelente with the nosebleed? Surrender's lost a form point, but I don't care. You scored a hat-trick in the last game, it's fine. Oh no, De Excelente's still on the pitch, so I don't know who it was. Again, I think sometimes it's a bit buggy. Sometimes you get a form point when you should have got injured and that kind of thing. Right, have I got time before we nip off to the match to go for a walk? I think probably not. Here's our match observation then. Sweden is using 1-2-5-2. USA prefers 4-4-2. There's a few players who would fit very nicely into my team at home. Are they subscribers? The coach of USA has banned his team from taking dives. I doubt it. Oh man, really? let's just ignore that headline. Back to training, everybody. Yes, thank you. I will once again get some talks in. Have I talked to you yet? If I haven't talked to you yet, please let me know. Oh man, my mood's gone back to rubbish again, hasn't it? Right, I will move that talk. In fact, I will do the talks in the afternoon. I'm going to move training so I've got time for a massage because I clearly need one. Back to the grindstone, exactly. Right, more free kicks, more tackling. Dexalente has gained another point or pint. He's really motivated today. Blimey, he's making a right push for the team. Blimey, creeping up behind all of you. I shall praise him. You play good football. And then we will do some easy fitness. Cooper has really made progress. Yak has not had enough sleep. Mike has actually made some progress. That's good. Probably need to speak to Mike because he's not doing very well. Let's speak to him and tell him we can work on a few things together. The player is optimistic and thinks he's already making progress. I suppose you are. Let's chat up a few of the defence as well. Dennis, you have a word. I can't remember whether I've had a word with you, but I'm going to tell you play good football. The player thinks that actually you do not have any good reason to be pleased with him. Well, fine, whatever. Going out. Apart from a few autograph hunting fans, you recover superbly and your mood improves. Good. Am I any happier? I'm still not happy, am I? I'm going to go for a walk on the training ground. No, I'm just not going to be happy. I'm just going to be moody in this, aren't I? Moody. Oh, first has a jackpot on the pools, but nobody handed in my coupon. Thanks. I tell you what, we've got a bit of a wait to our next game, haven't we? Oh well, at least it allows us to get some training in. Because we really need the training. Oh, thank you, media, for jinxing it by saying that none of my players is injured. I love the fact that the percentage sign has come out as... Actually, I think it was supposed to say 100% fit, but what it appears to say is 100% shit. But it is comforting. Can I provide a prognosis for the coming match? Well, I mean, it's difficult to say, isn't it? Because both Sweden and the USA are very good, USA particularly. But I will see whether you know the importance of it. Why don't I laugh for once? I don't know. I keep going down the training ground and I'm still not laughing. I will laugh when I feel like it, so there. Right, what should we do now? Bit of gymnastics again. Cooper has gained a form point. Incidentally, if you gain a form point, you need to go yay in the chat. Yak has gained a form point. Cecily, who we don't talk about, is fighting with concentration and bite and yet still will never play. Oswin has got his mind elsewhere. Gasparoni is making a run for the team that will never happen, so go away. I mean, don't get me wrong, if I get injured then or get rubbish, then it's obviously great that we have a backup goalkeeper, but why would you want Cecily? I suppose we all just have to pretend that it's Matt. So, a stinking Rick boss of a company has promised each of you an ultra cool sports car, but you've got to win the title. Things are going a little bit smoother, you bunch of... Honestly. Taking bribes, you know. That's bribes. Anyway, for that, I'm going to put you through some fitness or something. Let's put you through some fitness. Really hard fitness. Pupcha's got a point. Mike appears to be tiring already. Oh, I am full of ideas. Like saving things. That would be good. Who's still not very good? Dennis, you're not doing very well, are you? Ashens, he's rubbish. Warner. Oh, Russell in the chat has found the car that you've all been promised. It's a little orange race car there. Lovely. Right, I'm going to have 2 massages in a row because I'm desperate to get my mood back up. Oh, man, really? I mean, what? That's really frustrating. Right, if it's great to get away from it all, is there any chance they could make me less moody? Oh, really? Right, fine, I'm going to bed. In a sulk. That's what you have to do. Meanwhile, the newspaper is speculating today as to whether computer games make you daft. Computer games do indeed make you daft, but football games are the only exception, which is lovely. Thank goodness for that. Okay, right. What else do we need to do? More free kicks, I think. Crow is getting better and better. Oh, I didn't say yay. You're right, I did gain a form point. I didn't say yay. Yay. Small has lost a form point, but obviously, please feel free to say whatever you want, as long as it's not rude. Moon can really hit a ball sweetly. Woohoo! Are we expecting some goals from defence then? Am I any happier? I'm slightly happier. Just very slightly happier. Good. Did you know the only time that you ever see the lunchroom in this game, because there is one, is if I accidentally schedule training too close to lunch. And it shows a picture of the lunchroom and says that you're all ill. Meanwhile, Surrender is kicking me. Oh no! Surrender's kicked me and I'm writhing in agony because I wasn't wearing shin pads. The shin is bruised but not broken. Whew! You were lucky, Surrender. You were lucky. I can take you out of this team, yeah? Oh man, talk about me getting injured. There I am. I will talk to myself. I'm very pleased that I haven't forgotten myself. Let's have a look. I've got a cheekbone fracture. Obviously that's a bug because I've got a shin bone thing. Should still take a break. That's okay. I'll be alright by tomorrow. I'll be alright by tomorrow. Especially if I go out on the town again. During a nice flirt with the blonde on the next table, you remember how nice your wife could be. Honestly. Honestly. Seriously. It's very mean. It's very mean and nasty to me. But anyway. Investors are worried because tax has been introduced in Luxembourg. Meanwhile, I am worried because we have a fixture against the USA tomorrow, which is deeply distressing. I'm just wondering what else we need to practice. You see, I'm mad again because of all these ridiculous headlines about me. Really angry. Right. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I didn't get any information about their offside trap or anything, so we'll do a bit of sprinting. Ashen is absolutely exhausted and can't go on. Meanwhile, yay for me! And not for Gasparoni. Verse will prevail. Warner's really motivated. Oh, look at Ashen, he's got 0! Ashen's has got 0, you know what that means, don't you? The dreaded talk. Right, you. Nothing is going right for you. Stuart Ashen must admit that you are right, but he does not know the cause. Well, I can't help you, mate. I don't know the cause either. I can't read your mind. Right, what shall we do before tomorrow? It's like our last... Oh no, our last training session's tomorrow morning, actually. Let's do some headers, because you'll hopefully recover from it by tomorrow if you knock heads or anything. Booth has lost a point. I've been hit in my most sensitive spot and have collapsed. Are you trying to kill me now? God's sake, you lot. As usual, I'm going out. Oh, flirting with blondes again. Good grief, should have gone for a massage instead. There we go. There we go. Right, I'm going to have to think very carefully about my teams for tomorrow. Because some of you are trying to injure me and I don't like it. So, right, let's have a look. Obviously, I'm still in. I don't care how well Cecily is doing. I'm still playing. Then Moon and Cooper are still doing pretty well. But Oswin kind of feels like he might need a bit of a run out to keep it fair. I will pop Oswin in. There we go. Then... Oh, Jim's 3, mate. 3! 3! I mean, that's rubbish, isn't it? We'll put Benway back in. We'll put Perez on the bench. Then, who else we got in midfield? Everybody wanted to be in midfield. Obviously, Ashen is now 0, so we'll put Warner in instead. And we'll pop Mike onto the bench. And then in attack. What can you do when all of your attackers are so good? I mean, the USA are pretty good, so I kind of feel like Pupsy should be on because she's really good. And we'll put Crow on the bench? No, we'll put Dexalente on the bench. But I'll make sure that some of you are subbed in. Now I have to tell you about my decisions. Naming the team selection. Let's let everybody know where they stand. And then we will do some offside trap stuff. Warner is full of ideas. Small has really put in some effort. Oswin has really made progress. Oh no, that makes my selection slightly more difficult. And then we will talk tactics. Or possibly tic-tacs. There we go. I've managed to explain several unclear points and misunderstandings. Good! And here we go. Here we go. Right. Give you a win bonus, slightly bigger win bonus for this if you manage it. I mean, looking at that, to be honest, their estimated team values, other than their strength, not really any better than you lot. So, who knows? My incredibly inspiring team talk is that I don't need to say anything because you know what it's all about yourselves. In other words, get on with it. Right, it's nice to see that Oswin has gained some points because he's in. Here we go then. Obviously in real life, spoiler, they've just done quite well. But this is a very, very different game. So, here we go. We are in the Stade de Bordeaux. And the supporters are just singing the same thing over and over and over again, as they do. We have a free kick. Moon is standing ready. The wall is full of gaps. But no, it was saved. It's an attempt, though. It's an attempt. Here come the USA, but they're rubbish, so we're fine. At half-time, we are going in. Drawless, goalless, and everythingless. So, I'm going to tell you to start putting your foot on the ball. Warner has played a through ball to Surrender. Turns on a sixpence. No chance for Donovan. Wow. We didn't get to see a thing off that one, did we? We're winning, though. Oswin and Moon. Very good at defending there, you'll notice. Oswin watching again and moving in to make the interception. Meanwhile, the USA are making some substitutions, so I probably should as well. Here we go. Who shall we take off? I mean, none of you has been rubbish. Who needs a bit of game time? We'll take Benway off and put Perez on. And we'll take Surrender off. And we'll put Dexalente on. Matios says it was an attempt, just an attempted murder. The idea was there. Oh! Dexalente, who's come out with a weird, like, 25 instead of an X there, has got a yellow card. And Oswin's got a yellow card as well. That's not good, because people get, like, what do you call it? Banned. Suspended. So we managed to win. Anyway, we did manage to win. That's good. That means we're through, I imagine. I wonder who else might be through. South Korea look like they're scoring fairly freely. I wonder if we'd be able to watch them. The thing is, I don't know who we are set to play. Might just have to guess. We'll watch them play France, because one of them might get through. Has my mood improved any? Maybe just a little bit. Woohoo! Old news, old news, old news. So there. Right, Sweden is our next game. I think we might have a bit of a day off today, you know. Let's delete that training unit. I will let you have a bit of a lie-in, and then I will tell you you're wonderful. All of this is just because I want a massage. Vote for Trainer of the Year ends up in a fiasco. Even Reinhard Trocken is higher up than you. I'm going to assume that he was some crap German coach from the 90s, but I don't know. Meanwhile, Keizu Pupsche, one of your youngest players, feels like an outsider amongst all the stars and does not enjoy any real contact with the group. She is simply unable, therefore, to show her normal degree of performance in the national team and loses 3 form points. That's so sad. Oh, that makes me cry. I mean, to be honest with you, you had quite a lot of form points anyway because you'd scored so many goals, but that's really sad. Perhaps if I praise the team for a good performance, you'll feel better. Note, the self-critical players in your team do not believe that the praise is deserved. God, there's no pleasing you lot, is there? Right, I'm off to watch a football match. You can get lost. We'll just pick up some tactics or not there and storm off to bed. Meanwhile, fraud into millions? Tax investigations into my affairs? How very dare you? God's sake. Presumably if I have a press conference I'll be asked about this, will I? If I had one free wish, what would I wish for? That none of my players is injured, for a holiday, or the fourth part of Victory of the Stars. I don't even know what that is. Is that some sort of TV series? I don't know. Anyway, I hope that none of you is injured. I'm sure the public understand that the players need some financial motivation, but does one businessman's offer to give each player an expensive luxury sports car as a present not go too far? Shall we say, of course not? I don't know what all the fuss is, or do I detect a note of jealousy? What do you think we ought to say? Of course not. I don't know what the fuss is about, because, you know, tennis is fine. Or do I detect a note of jealousy? Bearing in mind that our relationship with the media does need to be kept... Oh my god. Of course you're all going to say jealousy. You do know that this is going to cause a downward spiral of the media hating me, don't you? Any other votes? Moving away from, you know, jealousy? No? Okay. In that case, yeah, it's more jealousy. Fine. Jealousy then. Meanwhile, the victory in the last match was good for self-confidence, wasn't it? Yes, it's done us good. It has done us good. Let's do some more. I'm worried about us not being fit enough to stand the tournament, so I look at Benway and find he's actually in better form. Wow. Wow. Look at Benway now, 17. He's better than any of you. Obviously he's not as skilled as some of you, but he's better. He's better. Have a little bit of a massage, and then we can do some runs. Solo runs, not the runs. Oh, Oswin's improving again. He hasn't done anything embarrassing yet. Studolski has made progress. Oh, Moon has lost a form point. Boo. A hard shot's now hit him full in the face, and he's fallen to the ground. He's stopped training because he's a bit wobbly. He's gone to lie down for a while. Warner is holding his thigh, but it's an insect bite. Oh dear, Moon. Oh dear, that's not good. I don't know who ended up injured, though. Who ended up injured? Oh, Benway. Benway's ended up injured. We'll talk to Benway. How long's he out for? 2 days. Slight concussion. Oh dear. Well, it might give one of you lot the opportunity, I suppose. 2 days, though. Don't know if we've got another match, have we, soon? When's the next match? It's in 2 days, so we'll see. Right, off to bed I go. Is On the Ball addictive? Experts meet today. Well, it must be, because I've been playing it for over 20 years. That's terrifying. When did I buy this? I think it was quite an old game when I bought it, but I think I bought it in like 1995? 1996? That's wow. Wow. That's incredible, isn't it? The people who were born in 1995 are now, like, old. Anyway, right, let's do some easy fitness. Oh, man, Dennis has fallen over, exhausted. Why are you all falling over exhausted? Yak's got a form point. Warner's not doing too well, though. A journalist I really detest has once again come too close to the edge of the pitch. Good grief. Dear, oh dear. I've got 3 of you on naught now. That's not good. We need to talk. We need to talk. I need to talk with all of you, actually. Because I'm going to send you home if it carries on like this. I've never sent anybody home. Rarely have ever sent anybody home. Right, Ashens. Nothing is going right for you. He still doesn't know the course. Dennis, we can work on a few things together. Oh. He accepts that things recently have not been going too well. Oh, that's terrible. I will do some one-to-one training with you, Dennis. Booth is fighting with concentration and bite. Have you improved, Dennis? Oh, you've got 3 points back, actually. You've got 3 points back. That's good. Who else did I need to speak to? Mike. We can work on some things together. He's grateful for me talking openly to him. Well, there we go. Dennis is going, yay, 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 in the chat room because he's just gained a load of form points. Have I gained any form points? I'm just not happy, am I? I'm not a happy manager. Stressy. Stressy is what I am. Right, get a couple of team meetings in there so I can select the team. Now, I've got some decisions to make here because some of you, frankly, have been rubbish. We'll put Stadolski in instead of Cooper. And we'll put... Benway. We're already through, mind you, aren't we? We're already through. What we might do is we'll save Benway because I don't want him to get injured. So Dennis makes it onto the bench. Ashens. It's awful, isn't it, really? Should we put him on? I'll save Small, right? Because I don't want any of you to get injured. We'll put dead Ashens on. And then striker-wise, we'll keep Dexalente on, and we'll save Pupsy by putting on Yak. And we'll put Crow on the bench. I could save Enigma as well, I suppose, and put Mike on. There we go. I do try and get everybody playing. It's just that some of you don't deserve it because you're rubbish, so there. Right, I'm sure this will be really, really appreciated. And then we will practice some... let's practice move, actually, because we're quite good at attacking. And move is like when you're really, really good at attacking. Mike now hasn't got a single form point. Verse, lying off the ground. Lying on the ground. What? Oh no, I'm injured. No! Well, thank God we're already through. Oh, Mike, I think, has managed to get a point back. Warner has gained a point. But I am injured, and that is bad. Oh, that's really annoying. Right, we'll talk tactics. After that, nothing can possibly go wrong. I doubt that. Oh, that's so annoying. How long am I out for? 3 days? Can I not play through a cut thigh? Was it cut with a machete or something? Great. You know what that means, don't you? You know what that means. That means that one of my stupid goalies is going to have to come on. Damn it. Right, Cecily. Fine. I'll put myself on the bench so I can watch. Right, Matthias, can you pretend to be Cecily, please? Everybody else, off we go. We are in the starred Pierre Maroy. It is oppressively hot. So you'll need to fan yourselves, fan yourselves. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. I've got a fan, so I'm okay. Hopefully I will recover before the knockout stages, because that would be really bad. We've got a penalty, by the way. Dexalente, or as it's calling him, Dioelente, has scored. Well done, Dexalente. You know who you are. Meanwhile, Cecily has hit a long ball forward. Oswin is doing some good defending. Tell you what, Sweden are attack, 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 aren't they? Oh, Yak's injured. Yak has broken his collarbone. I told you this game does terrible things. I'm so sorry, Yak. You're out. Crow is coming in for the Yak. That's terrible. But at least we can visit you now. Bit of defence from Moon there. My defenders are doing pretty well, aren't they? This is good. Have we conceded yet? We haven't, have we? That's just as well. Okay, so 1-0 against Sweden. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not brilliant. I don't know. What should we do? I should probably praise Dexalente, who for some reason is coming out with a double X. Why would double X not be working anywhere else? That's really weird. But anyway, I shall praise you. It says you can see that Socceroni Dexalente is really enjoying his football at the moment. Awesome. Let's make it good for the fans at home. Oh no, what? No, what? Oh, that's bad. Moon, you've... God, Moss, I'm so sorry, but you've torn your Achilles tendon. I think that's probably a tournament-ending one right there. Oh, wow. Well, Sweden are really messing us up. It's either that or I have not really done fitness very well. You see, this is why you have to do gymnastics and stuff. Oh, my God, that's terrible. Right, no more injuries, please, because I've got no more substitutions left. Meanwhile, Booth. Ah, didn't manage to get it past the goalkeeper, but here we go again. Ashen has hit the ball to Warner. Warner's crossing, headed by Crow. No, no. No, 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 no. Oh! Moss has called for a taxi in the chat. It won't be a taxi though. If this is the USA World Cup, which is what it really is, you'll get a stretcher and they'll probably tip you off it. I mean, we won, but I kind of feel like we lost in so many ways. Oh dear, oh dear. Wow. Oh dear, injury hell. We'll check that out tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, I think we all need a bit of a rest. This is old news, guys. We've played the match. My next opponents have not yet been decided. Shall I try and watch somebody else? The thing is, I don't know who's gone through. Well, let's have a look at the stats. Let's have a look at the stats. So in Group A, Norway are topping the group. France are doing terribly. In Group B, it's Germany. In Group C, it's Australia. In Group D, it's England. And in Group E, it's New Zealand. So, I mean, who knows? I think it's random. I think it's just like a random team we play. I don't think there's like a route through like there is in a normal game. So let's watch New Zealand. Oh, they haven't got any further matches. Let's watch Nigeria. No. Let's watch England. Ah, there we go. England, Scotland. Let's do that. Right, I'm really tempted to call a team meeting to tell you you're all wonderful, but last time you didn't really appreciate it, did you? I'm going to do it anyway. The team is very proud to hear such praise coming from me. Absolutely. Right, we need more gymnastics, guys, because otherwise it's all going to go horribly wrong. Mattios has pointed out that we've never won 3 group games before. You're right, I don't think we have. Got somebody's nose bleeding again, though. Too many accidents. Haven't got enough players for this. Oh, Cooper is hit full in the face by a ball that's pumped up too hard. And has now lost his memory. Brilliant. Well, as long as you can play the next match, I don't care. Oswin's got his mind elsewhere. I'm not surprised. He's already wondering when he's going to get knocked out. Dexcellente is attentive and uncompromising. Right. We have got a match to watch, but I also want to go and chat to some people, like the doctor. So I am still out and should take a break. But Moon... a torn Achilles tendon out for 59 days. And Yak is out for 20 days with a broken collarbone. Yikes, that's not good. Should we have a quick chat? I'll have a chat with the Yak, who thinks it's great that I spare a thought for injured players. We'll have a chat with Moon. There we go. And now I can go off and watch England-Scotland. There we go. And then stomp off to bed. Last 16, guys. Last 16. We're playing the Netherlands. Oh, man. That's not good. That's not good at all. Because I didn't watch them. And, excuse me. Excuse me? The president gets involved. Dennis must play? Excuse me. Is the president your dad or something? What's going on with that? Goodness sake. That's really, really annoying. Right, what the thing is though, what I need you to be better. I need you to be better. This is the thing, isn't it? So what we're going to have to do is, oh hello, a reporter wants to interview me, but I'm going to hang on a minute. Sorry, chat is telling me I've got something wrong here. Oh, we're playing Cameroon. Sorry, because we're not England. You're quite right. We're not England with San Marino. Sorry, we're playing Cameroon. Well, that makes me feel better. Because they're going to be rubbish. In fact, judging by their performance in real life, they might just get really angry and try and abandon the game. I'm so sorry. You're quite right. I just saw England. Thank you for correcting me. Right, I'm going to have to miss training because of this interview. But I think that we should be proud of the fact that we've made this stage and talk about it. Up until now, everything has gone perfectly. No, it hasn't. I've got loads of players racked up in my sick bay. But it's time to move up into second gear. We're going to have to go into the last 16 without my playmaker, am I? Who's my playmaker? Is it Moon? Actually, thinking about it, I think it is. Oh dear, well it's certainly not the end of the tournament. I could either say that nobody is irreplaceable or I'll come up with something. I'll just come up with something. What is my forecast for the last 16 game now? Well, now that I know that we're playing Cameroon instead of the Netherlands, I feel a bit better about it. I certainly don't want to wish injuries on anybody. I think that's really bad. Got to keep our nerve. Anything is possible. Let's say we need to keep our nerve. There we go. What is the final summary of the national coach to the first round of the World Cup? Yeah, completely unnecessary. Well, we couldn't have stayed at home though, could we? Because then we wouldn't be in it. It's been really successful. Let's just say successful. Let's not wind the media up any further. Let's get on with training Dennis. Mike has lost a form point. Soldier, who we've hardly mentioned, has lost a form point. Benway can't continue because his wisdom tooth is hurting him. Pathetic. Cooper has gained a form point. Goodness me. Bunch of injury-laden rubbish we are. Let's do some more fitness because we clearly need it. Booth wants to clear the ball and hits Perez full in the face. Not this again. Seriously? Wobbly legs again. Stop this, guys, please. You're injuring each other. Pupsy has deteriorated a bit. Crow can't continue because of the tooth thing. I think you're just making up excuses now. Oswin's got a point, though. That's good. Oh, Oswin's got another point. Blimey. He's seen an opportunity here to get in while the rest of you have no points. I've only got one sweeper left, Dennis, so you're probably going to have to play. Because nobody else is available. Look at this lot. Look at you all. Right, come on, Crystal. We'll speak to you. And we'll also speak to me. And then we'll go out. After a 4-hour sightseeing tour, I am killed by a low-flying red-hot chili chicken. All of my widows will be mourning me once again. Game over. In case you're wondering what the red-hot chili chicken is, the screensaver on this is a chicken. Bizarrely. But I don't know how long it takes to kick in, so you might have to believe me. Meanwhile, the group victory was encouraging. Verse is now only talking of winning the World Cup. Woohoo! Yes, indeed. What's the furthest we've ever got, incidentally, guys? I can't remember. I seem to think that we made it through to the semi-finals one time, maybe? Versus has broken his big toe after kicking the post instead of the ball. Do you want to send him home for being so stupid? No! He deserves it. How dare you? An incredible shot from Dexcellente from 33 yards. The ball seems unstoppable and goes right in the corner. Enigma has really provided service to be dreamed about today. Really? Do you know, endlessly this comes up. I've been playing this game for 20 odd years and it still comes up with things that I don't remember, so that's very exciting. Don't remember that happening at all. And then we will have some one-to-one training with who do you think? I'm running out of players to do one-to-one training with. How about Chocolate Soldier? Because I have not heard about him at all. Are you here in the chat, by the way? I don't know whether you are. Oh, Soldier has gained a form point as a result. That's good. Enigma has gained a form point. Oh, Soldier has now lost the point again. I think we've all lost the point largely, haven't we? Let's go for the old training ground walk twice. I'm going round and round and round and round and round the training ground and then bed early. Meanwhile, I still don't know who's in my team. Look at all these injuries, good grief. I've got a broken toe and I'm now out for flinking 13 blimmin' days. Great. It's on you, Mattios, you know. We'll get Cooper back onto the bench. Poor old Moss. Out for 56 days. And you had a positive attitude and exemplary this, that and the other. Oh dear, it's awful. Meanwhile, Benway is being awesome, so we'll put him in. Sorry, Dennis, but that's terrible. Small, you can come back in for Mike, who I'm afraid is dreadful in the extreme. And Enigma can come on for Ashen, but Enigma is actually a left wing, so I'm going to have to swap Enigma onto the left wing. You'll have noticed how little tactics come into this game, incidentally, because that's not really what it's about. We'll put Small back in there. That's why I made so many of you attacking midfielders and defensive midfielders, because you can play anywhere. Ashen's going to have to sit on the bench. Then we put my best strikers on. We put Pupsy and Soul Surrender on, and we have Excelente on the bench. There we go. And now I'm going to tell you all about it. Then, what do you think practice-wise? We'll go for penalties. Oh, Small has lost a form point. That's not good. Cooper's lost 2 form points. Dexcelente's holding his thigh, but mercifully he's not injured. I think attack might be the only position we're any good in. Oh no, Popsy feels ill. Stodolski's got a form point. Booth's got a form point. Perez has got a form point. Oh dear. This is not good. I've got another injury then. Who's injured now? Oh no! Pupsy, you've got cheekbone fracture and you should take a break. Do I risk playing you? Oh no, decisions. Do I risk playing you? Because the last thing I want is for you to get injured. That would be really bad. You still get your money. You still get your money, by the way. Oh, it's actually taken you out. You are not 100%. Oh no. I don't really want to risk it. I tell you what, let's start Dexcelente, right? And I'll put you on the bench. And hopefully you might be able to come on. Yeah, it's just, it's a bit worrying that. But anyway, here we go. It is the Stade de Nice. Excellent conditions for football this time, instead of being oppressively hot. Meanwhile, slightly racist / xenophobic referee name. Or pathetic referee name, because they couldn't think of another one. Surrender's doing a bit of defending. Soldier's got a yellow card. Oh, I don't need anybody else out, guys. Come on. Let's not be doing that. Ooh, who's doing this? Whoa, Enigma! Whoa! That was an amazing goal. It's such a shame there's no replays. Terrific. Love it. All applaud that goal. It was amazing. Looks like Cameroon's kit colours actually need changing, but it's been so long since I did a full edit of this database because it takes forever, especially with the whole cycles thing. Because you can't, like, you should have seen how long it took me to change all people's stats because of the CPU cycles having to be turned up and down. Right, so well done, guys. Well done, Dexcelente. I shall praise you for your goal. The other players are astonished that you have singled out Socceroni Dexcelente for praise. Well, deal with it. I'm going to ask you to shoot from anywhere because I think we can get more than one goal here. Free kick, here we go. Enigma standing ready. Woo! Oh, it's a goal. Yes! Enigma scored again. I don't think that did cross the line, you know. It was a bit quick to see it, but I don't think it did. Smalls played the wing to Benway. Benway's having a shot. Nope. It's substitutions time. So, let's take Soldier off because of the yellow card, and we'll put Ashens on, even though he's half dead. Oh no, they've got one back. You see, this is what happens when you play broccoli. Matthias, you've conceded. You've conceded. Oh no, here they come again. No. Ooh. Phew. It's a real shame, Matthias, you know. I actually took you out because I didn't think that you were in. I should have let you in, I didn't think. I think it's because I didn't recognise your name as somebody, because it was Matt Ios, wasn't it? And I think I didn't realise. But in any event, look, we've won. We've won. We are through. Let's see who else is through. Spain. Spain through? Something's after extra time then. Yeah, 5-2 that finished. That was 1-0 at half-time and it finished 5-2 after extra time. Wow. Brazil have thumped Nigeria, which is to be expected. Norway have beaten Scotland. Sweden have put out Peru after some penalties. Well, Germany, USA haven't played yet. England, Netherlands hasn't played yet. And New Zealand, Argentina hasn't played yet, which is good because what that means is I can watch one of them. Meanwhile, on the pitch, the players are embracing one another and enjoying the moment in full. How does the national coach feel so soon after the end of the game? I can hardly believe it. It was fantastic. I must pay tribute to my team. At the end of the day, you've won very narrowly by a single goal, but we were good value for the win. We were good value for the win and we showed great discipline. The team played very efficiently. We took advantage of the chances that we did have. We did. We played a little defensively again, but there is an old football saying that says that you win the game from the back. Is there? Is there? I'm not aware of this. I think I will praise the players again. The attitude and will to win of the players today was just right. Will you change your successful game plan for the next game, or do you intend to leave things as they are? I could say, I don't really know. I think you have to play differently, or I have promised one of your colleagues an exclusive for the next team because they pay more than you. I'm going to say I don't know. I could have been a bit Phil Neville there and said we'll play differently, but I don't actually know. Am I happy yet? Oh, good grief. I mean, we're winning all the things. Why am I not happy? Look, euphoric. I'm not just happy, I'm euphoric. Ugh. Right, I'll carry on praising you and I will give you half a day off. Because I think you deserve it. Now, we've been drawn against Germany. God, really? That's awful. Let's have a look at my scores at the moment. Oh, look at that. My players love me. 100% love me. The fans, weirdly, perhaps not that happy. The association doesn't like me very much. I'm still trying to work out what that image is because it looks like somebody thumping my brain. And then the media hate my guts. But it's fine. It's fine. Shall I talk? Do I need to talk to any of you? Probably not, actually. Probably not. I'll talk to Moon. Eventually, if you talk to people too much, they don't like it very much. Right, praise for a good performance. Some of your real star players believe there are still weak links, but the majority of the team are pleased with your praise. And then I want to do something that isn't going to injure us. That's the problem. How about a bit of regeneration? Cooper has gained a form point, because you can juggle alternately with your head and shoulders. Oswin looks like he's probably got a form point there. Oh, Stodolski has lost 2 form points. That's not good. But look. Look, you're starting to come back into it, Martha. You're starting to come back into it. And now we can all doss off round the pool, except we can't because Gasparoni has sustained a salmonella poisoning. Oh dear. Well, it doesn't matter. At least it wasn't one of you. Thank God for that. But there we go then. Netherlands, Brazil, us against Germany, Norway against Sweden, and Argentina against Spain. Meanwhile, FIFA has tightened up doping checks and coaches are to be included too. That's bad. They'll know I've been on the form points. That's really bad. Right, we've got a bit of training to do, chaps, so we will do some gymnastics because I can't deal with any more injuries. Perez has got a form point. Small has lost a form point. The chat has turned this into woo and boo. I'm going to do some woo in the wood. There we go. Then my press spokesman tells me that I've got a press conference because it's not the done thing for the national team to refuse to talk to the press. I was talking to them yesterday. Stupid man. Honestly, Perez has once again gained a form point. Crow has gained a form point. Some of you really don't get mentioned very much. It seems to pick on certain players. Like if we did this again with the same team, it would pick on different people, definitely. Right, I'm now going to go and have a massage. And then I'm going to go out to town. You enjoy a bit of haute cuisine and McDonald's. Oh dear. I've not had McDonald's in ages. I haven't had McDonald's since I got that figure of Emmett from the Lego Movie. But anyway, it's so daft, it's incredible. I have demanded a flamethrower. I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know. It's somebody's idea of humour. Anyway, it's made me deeply unhappy again. Okay, right. Sprinting, I think. Oh no, Soldier's lost 2 form points. Booth seems to have lost a form point as well. It looks like I'm aiming balls at journalists again. Dear oh dear, it's all starting to go slightly wrong, isn't it? Which it can't happen before Germany, guys. There's wondering whether to do a training game. We've probably got time. Perez, his form has risen. Mike's form has risen. What? Wonders will never cease. Uh-oh. Cecily tries to play the ball in a tackle, but instead hits surrender from behind. But seems to be okay. We seem to be okay. Crow is really motivated. Perez is now not so motivated anymore. Seriously, am I aiming balls at journalists again? I'm assuming this is because I don't get on with them. I've just scored a goal. Get in. Right, here we go with yet another press conference then. What do you have to say to the current political situation in my country? Don't talk to me about politics. I'm fed up with a lot of them. That's completely accurate. You have a number of injured players in your lineup. Will they be playing? No. Only fit men will be playing. How do you like the country? Have you had a chance to take it in? I have had a chance to take it in. I can't say that I've not seen anything because that would be complete lies. Both of those say I haven't seen much, but actually I have seen loads. But my only option is to say that it's different to home and it's interesting for a holiday, but I wouldn't want to live here. Sorry, country. I'm going to have to insult you. And then go out in you again. I'm going to get things thrown at me. No, I'm flirting with the blondes again. Great. Okay, right. There's a sensational cheat mode. I'm not aware of any cheat modes. There might be a cheat mode, possibly. Right, because I'm deeply worried about injuries, I'm going to give you half a day off again. Don't say I never give you anything. But I'm going to make you work for it by doing some hard fitness. Ashens has lost his mind. Oh no, sorry, he's lost a form point. Warner can't go on and is exhausted. Enigma's tiring already. Dear oh dear. You see, this is what you get if you don't do much preparation. If you do too much preparation, you all fall out with each other before the tournament starts. But because we haven't done any fitness, nobody is fit. This is not good. Another massage for me, thank you. In actual fact, I could probably go out again because it doesn't count half days for the coach. I've been killed by a red hot chili chicken again. It's fine, I'm good. Okay, right, here we go then, guys. I am terrified. Moss asks, was something to Brexit not one of the options? No, sadly not. I imagine that back in 1994, not many people will have been aware of that. It's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible. But let's not get political. Let's choose my team to play Germany. So we've got big goalkeeper problems. I'm now out. Whoops. Sorry, just did the right click on the wrong thing there. I'm now out for another 8 days. So I might just sneak back in for the final. Gasparoni is dead, basically. So we're going to have to hope that Matt can sort us out. Then Moon is injured. I think I'll keep the defence the same. I don't know. I kind of feel like you need a game mark, so I'll pop you on there, even though you're not doing very well at the moment. I mean, Benway's doing so well that I kind of feel like he needs to stay. But Dennis, I feel bad for you because you're rubbish. You're doing really, really badly. I'll pop you on the bench. I'll put you on the bench. Sorry, Perez, sorry. Then, who else we got? I mean, we've got Mike. We've got Soldier. We'll put Popsy back in because you seem to be okay now. We'll put Dexcelente on the bench. Yeah. Crow, I think I'm going to have to leave you out of this one, unfortunately. I just feel really sorry for Mike, but ultimately this is a very important World Cup game. Oh yeah, Warner does have 0 form points. In that case, Mike, on you go by virtue of having a point. Although actually, no, Soldier can go on instead. There we go. There we go. Awful. I'm a little bit happier though, aren't I? Just slightly. We'll do a bit of naming the old team. And then we will do some move. Cecily has been hit by a ball. Right in his most sensitive spot, but has a quick count and everything's still there. Mike's got a form point. Ashens has been caught in a tackle, but he's okay. He's okay. Meanwhile, somebody's been hit in the face. Is it Ashens? I'm not sure. Is it the same person when it does that? More nosebleeds. I mean, God, there's been more nosebleeds in this than I've ever seen in my life. Carl's lost a point by the looks of things. I'm trying to mess up journalists again. Dear, oh dear. Right, let's talk tactics. And then, event. You have arranged for your players to have a meat-free diet with the support of an absolute expert in nutrition. After the initial grumbles, it seems that the players like it, and the healthy eating has positive effects on the form of those players who until now have occasionally eaten the odd hamburger. Timo Warner, Matt Booth, Socceroni Dexcellente, Raven Enigma, and Mark Cooper. Awesome! Well, you do know that this might change my squad, don't you? Who's got better suddenly now? Anybody particularly? Or are you all already in the team? Timo's got a point. Timo's got a point. I don't think it fundamentally affects anything, but that's very exciting. Right, meanwhile, Germany, they're going to be really good, guys, because obviously Germany were the world champions when this came out. So this might be a head-in-hands moment. Everybody needs to pray. I mean, admittedly, we are pretty good, because I made us pretty good, but they have a free kick. What does Fluger mean, by the way? I'm sure that's probably a silly name. Dennis, were you saying then that you're actually German? What does Fluger mean? No! No, 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 no. No, that's bad. That's bad. And small. Russell, you've got a card. No, that's bad as well. Meanwhile, Moss says, since I'm injured, just send those burgers this way. Booth. He's done a sort of Sol Campbell. And he hasn't scored, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Soldier has tried to play in Pupsy, but it's not really happening. Dennis has confirmed that Fluger is not a real word. Meanwhile, excuse me, what's going on here? Yeah, that wasn't a foul. So good to see the referee has got some sense. Right, what we're going to do, guys? What we're going to do? This is bad. I don't know. Is that going to cause problems? I don't know. I'm just going to have to say you can do it, because I believe that you can. 20-yard volley by Pupsy. Whoa! You most certainly can do it. Go! Wow. That looked like that England goal against, which one was it? Was it against Norway? Can't remember who scored it now. Who scored that amazing goal against Norway? Was it Bronze from the edge of the area? Anyway, awesome. Chat going crazy. Yay, 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 yay. Oh, here we go. Ashens is injured. Stands to reason, doesn't it? Well, we will put on Mike. Hope that he does something. Goodness me. This is what you get with no preparation. I told you we should have had a stream last night with some preparation, shouldn't we? Oh no. No, no, no. This is a really bad time to have a free kick. Phew. Phew. Right, Oswin's doing some defending. That's good. Benway's got a card. That's bad. We're going to extra time. Right. Have I got a substitution left? I should probably use it. Cooper's banged the ball right up front. Right, no doubt some of you are going to be getting really, really tired now. I'm going to take Benway off and put Dennis on. Because I know you're half dead, Dennis, but Benway's probably half dead and on a yellow card, so this is really bad if it goes to penalties. We have been practising penalties though, haven't we? Woo! 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 Wow, Booth and Pupsha really linking up well here, but just not quite managing to score. No, he's going to penalties. No! Oh no, this is really bad. I don't think it says who's gonna... Oh no! Thankfully it doesn't say who's just had their penalty saved. For some reason it doesn't nominate who the penalty takers are. Matt's saved one. He saved one. Come on. Just as Dennis confirms that Pfluger is Ploughman. Oh man, we've done loads of penalty practice. I swear to God. This is the thing. Preparation. We needed preparation. Oh, they've missed. They've hit the bar. Has anybody scored one yet? They haven't, you know. Oh, come on. This is so exciting. Oh no. This is the worst penalty shootout in the history of ever. Oh no. Oh, this is really bad. Come on, we've got to score. Goal! Right, come on, we need to save this one. We need to save it. Yes! We've saved it! Matt, you're brilliant. I just wish that I'd called you by your name now. Yes! Right, come on, guys, come on. Yes! Same move. Right, come on, save it. Save it. Oh, no. Oh, this is horrendous. This is super drama, isn't it? Oh, no, somebody's put one wide. Are you kidding me? No. Saved again. This is without me in goal. Right, come on. And again, every time. That's where to shoot. Right, come on, save it. Oh my God. That's amazing. We've only gone and won. Yes. Whoa, go mad. That's the most exciting thing that's ever happened on my entire channel. Yes. Well, wow. I'm sure that some of you will have been involved as we went through practically the whole team. Needless to say, I'm being swamped by reporters. The players are still doing their lap of honour in the stadium and celebrating with the fans. What are my feelings? I can either hardly believe it or nothing can stop us now. Or, I don't want to be a party pooper, but we won't have any time for celebrations. We must start concentrating on our next match straight away. What we need most of all for this is peace and quiet. The third option does always seem to be a media bashing thing, doesn't it? But I'm going to say I can hardly believe it, because I can't. Did you have to make it so exciting? The penalty shootout was not for the faint-hearted. Well, you don't see a game like that every day, but fortunately my players managed to hold their nerve. We practiced taking penalties specifically, and in retrospect that proved to be a very good decision. Or, nobody deserved to lose that game. I don't believe that. I think that I can either say that you managed to hold your nerve, or I can praise myself a bit by saying that we did penalty practice. I mean, in fairness, that's the truth. I'll just praise myself. The way in which the players controlled the ball and their opponents, we controlled the ball and the opponents, we controlled the opponents, was very impressive. And how they created so many chances, it would be difficult to improve on that. I can either say that we are the best team in this tournament, that nobody is going to be able to live with us, and that is the way that things are going to continue, or I can say that I'm more than happy and the midfield finally looked convincing, which, given that you're all on no form points, is quite entertaining. I wonder if you get a boost if I say that. Or I can say that was a superb pitch for football. We always shut down the man with the ball in twos so that they didn't have any room and were forced into errors. That sounds a bit tactical to me, because I don't actually know whether you did that. Actually, no, I tell a lie. Is that what's going on here? Are my midfield going to get points if I say the second one? My defenders are going to get points if I say the third one? Well, in truth, we did. So I will praise the defence. What will I do in the time before the next game? Go into the woods, probably. There'll be no time for celebrations. We'll continue to do exactly what we've been doing up until now. No celebrating and no hard training. I think that's probably fair. Wow. Oh, it's so exciting. We've got through. And we don't know who we're playing next. But what we can do today is watch. We can watch whoever's playing today. So who's yet to play? Which one of these teams do you think might get through? I don't know. Argentina, maybe Spain. Spain are the best. Oh, Spain are playing Argentina. Brilliant. We can watch them both. Meanwhile, Matthias has some very, very exciting news. He thinks that I'm fully fit for the next game, which is awful given how well you played in that last match, but praise for a good performance. In view of the problems within the team, the players are extremely surprised by your friendly words. Are there problems? Are there problems within the team? That sucks. Astrogali has noticed that I'm playing the Netherlands. Damn it, are we? We wouldn't have been able to watch them then because it would have just said, we have no games left. They have no games left. Right, let's do some more moving. That seems to be the one that gets us some points. Crow has a blister on her big toe. Soldier's form is sliding. Mike has got a form point. We're so unfit, it's ridiculous. I can't believe we've made it this far. Anyway, you lot are going to get the afternoon off, and in fact, today is the birthday of one of your players. Have any of you got a birthday? Anybody even near your birthday? What are we on? July. Is it July the 7th today? Anybody got a birthday near to July the 7th? I've got to decide how long to allow you to let your hair down. To at 10 o'clock, midnight, or open-ended. Well, we have said no hard training and no celebrations. So I'm really sorry if you have a birthday. It's going to be 10 o'clock. If I let you have open-end, it will be awful. You will all come back completely unfit, I imagine. Anyway, we don't need that. Dennis says May the 15th is a bit far off. Nevertheless, that might be close enough without going over. The birthday is right. Here we go then. We are playing the Netherlands while Sweden have got Spain. And of course Elvis is alive and well, which is what they tell me every single time. So, what to do then? We'll have some training. And I should probably talk to some people, although God knows what I'm going to say to you. Anybody need a bit of revving up? Probably everybody. I mean, it can't get much worse for most of you, can it? So, let's tell Mike that he needs to work on a few things. And then we will do some gymnastics. Oh, I didn't see who got hit by a ball then. It better not have been me. Then I will tell... Who have I not spoken to? I actually don't know. Have I spoken to Raven Igma? Because you've been playing really good football. Have any of you... Have I not spoken? You can just tell me in the chat if I've not spoken to you. And I will speak to you. People in the chat getting excited about the fact that they've nearly got the same birthdays. Oh, was it you, Matthias, who was hit in the balls by a ball? Oh, that's hilarious. Have we not spoken to you, Astrogali? Have we not spoken to you? I will speak to you and tell you play good football. There we go. And then we will do some fitness. Perez has gained a point. Enigma has gained a point. You see, if you talk to people and you train them and stuff, they do respond. And if you go through the entire qualification phase, because you can go through the whole qualification phase, and do like up to 4 weeks preparation for the World Cup itself, you can get a much better handle on the team. But it would also be a 20-part series. Look, there's some green appearing here. People are starting to improve. This is good. This is good. I will talk to more people. Who else hasn't been spoken to? I will speak to Dexcellente and say we can work on a few things. Dexcellente is grateful for my talking openly. And we will speak to Ashens again and tell him that nothing is going right. And once again, he doesn't know the cause. Hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. Meanwhile, I'll go for massage and we'll speak to the doctor. I have a broken toe. Still should take a break, so technically I could play. Meanwhile, the rest of you are just in a lot of trouble, basically. I'm so sorry. It does happen, though, especially without preparation. Dennis says a manager series would be fun. A manager series. I did do Football Manager and nobody really liked it, which is a bit frustrating. The problem with this is that if you do a manager series right from the start, it's really, really, really repetitive. And I quite like it. I love it, in fact. But I imagine that people probably wouldn't be all that bothered by it. I'm trying to think. I'm sure I've got other management games that aren't quite as heavy as Football Manager. But yeah, Football Manager wasn't popular. Meanwhile, somebody wants to marry me. What should we do today? I think we should definitely have half a day off. Yeah, half a day off today, which will hopefully get you all a bit more ready. Should we do penalties again? You never know, you know. You never know. It could happen and I'll regret it if I don't. Pupsy's got an extra point. Warner's got a point. My goalkeeper surrender. Hang on a minute, did that just say my goalkeeper surrender is got named penalty killer, which would be quite difficult given that you're not a goalkeeper and you're also injured. Or was it Gasparoni then? Sorry. I must have got that wrong. I think I might name the team today so that you can sulk over it. So, not 100%, guys. Not 100%. It's difficult to know what to do. I now only have Sadolski, who is better than you, Cooper, but I'll keep you in because he's not here. It did say surrender, didn't it? As I say, full of bugs. We'll put Benway back in. Put Perez on the bench. Then Warner's got a couple of points. He's better than Mike. We'll play Warner. And then striker-wise, I mean, we've got Pupsy, who's obviously amazing. And then Surrender and Dexcellente are sort of even now. But as you're in the chat, I will keep you in. Here we go then. I'm going to tell you, and you're not going to like it. But we can all go down the pool. So, it does look very nice, that, doesn't it? That looks like the south of France to me. Glorious weather. Do I want to go to bed? No, I want to stay by the pool, but never mind. I've announced my team and the substitutes are not happy, but they can just deal with it. Just deal with it, alright? If you're going to be rubbish, you can just deal with it. So, what's our training session, potentially our last training session, going to be? I don't really want to do anything because I feel like everything hurts. We'll do some move. Warner's got another form point. But now Mike is looking attentive and uncompromising. Yeah, it's because your place has gone to Warner, isn't it? But look, he's still ahead of you in form. Oh god, this is terrifying. I'm absolutely terrified. Am I in a mood, by the way? Not really. Oh man, this is going to be so difficult. I'm going to give you loads of money if you win this one. Loads of money! Should we even be attacking? I mean, look how much better they potentially are. This is not going to end well. I'm wondering whether attacking is a good idea. I'm wondering whether we ought to do a sort of counter-attack or a constant attack. We'll do a constant attack. Right, here we go then. We are in the Stade de Lyon, which is beautiful. It's a lovely place. It's oppressively hot. Oh, I'm terrified. They are so much better than us. I can't believe we've got this far. Got a free kick. Got a free kick. Surrender is standing ready. Played square. Oh. Oof. Got a corner though. We've got a corner. Enigma is taking the corner. And it's taking ages to come in. That's the slowest corner ever. Surrender has pushed the ball over the line with his hand. Her hand, sorry. The ref points to the centre circle, but then it wasn't awarded. So I'm assuming... Sorry, that's a little bug there. Sometimes it doesn't award you the goal when you're supposed to have it. So we'll just assume that it was noticed as a handball. You have to make up your own stories around this. Oh no! They've scored. Dickstall says it all really, doesn't it? Matthios says Dawson's Creek is saving well. Ha ha. Ha ha. Right, it's only 1-0 at half time. So when I told you that you could do it against Germany, you came back with an amazing strike. I don't know, give them a blast from the touchline. I kind of don't feel like yelling at you is a good idea. I'm just going to tell you you can do it, because you can. Dickstall is through on the keeper. No, 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 no. Oh, Oswin, thankfully, who has not done anything embarrassing at all, which is very unusual. Dickstall has shot at Cooper. My defence has been pretty good, I have to say. I'm very proud of you. We've got another free kick. Enigma's run up, but no. No, it doesn't matter, Pupsy, that you're causing confusion. It's not helped. Oh, this is so bad, but at least Dickstall's been taken off. Right, let's get a substitute on. Let's put... Oh, I don't know. I don't want to take any of you off, that's the problem. Let's take off... I'll take off Oswin because of the yellow card and put on Stadulski instead. Don't think it'll make much difference. Right, we're going to have to attack here, guys. I wonder if it'll let me. Will it let me get this done? We nearly scored. There we go. All out attack. Oh no, too late. Oh no, we had chances as well, but I'm sorry to say, guys, we're out. Boo. It was so close. So close. However, it's not the end. It's not the end. We have got a 3rd/4th place playoff game to play. What a great shame for Coachverse. Jenny, we would have loved you to do it. Oh, that's lovely. And again, I don't remember that ever coming up before. Oh, that's such a shame. Should have put me in goal, you know. Never mind not being 100%. But as with all teams, I know we're not technically England, but as with all English teams, we're going to be playing the playoff game. Astragali, meanwhile, has found out that Dickstall is apparently Dutch for thick steel. That's even worse. Oh, what a shame. Well, let's watch the other semi-final. Because we can, because we've got the money to do it. Nobody's told me that I can't, so we will. I don't know whether to have a team meeting or not. I kind of feel like you played well, but are you going to be mad at me if I say that you played well? Many of the keenest players are wondering whether you really want to win the World Cup. Well, it's a bit late for that now, but... Should we do something fun? Is anything fun? None of this is really fun, is it? But if we want to win the 3rd and 4th place playoff game, we should probably do some free kick practice because we're not very good at it. I don't think we did too badly, really. Meanwhile, poor old Cecily, who's actually Matt, has lost a great deal of his self-confidence after that. What a shame. Dennis is really motivated. Oh, Mike's got a tweak in his groin. Let's not talk about Mike's groin, please. I feel really sorry for you because I thought you did really well, but let's face it, the Netherlands were just way, 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 way too good. Which of Sweden or Spain are we going to be playing? That's the question. I'd rather play Sweden because Spain are like the top team in the game. There we go. Spain have got through. Unfortunately, because of the way this game works, we probably won't find out who wins because the game will just kind of end. But never mind. Right, as I've got a preference... A preference? A press conference. A press conference. Preference. I will not hold a training session this afternoon. You lot can have this afternoon off. I'm going to go for a walk. I expect you to do the same. We will do some sprints. Our last training session is this? Oh no, that's tomorrow. What should our last training session be? Do please tell me what you think it should be, as long as it's not tackling, because I don't want anybody else to get injured. Oswin peeking too soon there. Oh, Dennis has been caught in a tackle. But he's hard as nails. You are improving, I have to say. Maybe we should sneak in an extra training session with you. Moss Moon has unfortunately still got no new contract for the new season. This is obviously puts a lot of pressure on him and is not good for his self-confidence. It's because you're injured though, isn't it? It's because you're injured. What a shocker. I feel really sorry you've just been languishing in the sick bay getting no contracts. Terrible. Meanwhile, goalkeeper's been hitting the balls again. This game has a blinking death wish for some of you. What is my opinion of the 3-point rule, which has just been introduced, meaning that from now on 3 points are allocated for a win and not 2 as before? I actually quite like that, but I'm going to say I don't think much of it. My player Perini has been in brilliant form for weeks. I'm assuming that's somebody who didn't get chosen, so I don't care. I'll just say I've got nothing to complain about. What is your concluding comment on the last performance by your team? I could just say no comment. We have become richer in experience once again. We should forget everything quickly and concentrate on the next match. Sounds like a plan. What also sounds like a plan is going into town for the last time. For the first time since I got to this country, I get to know the people properly and gain several form points. Oh, it's so sad. At least we have still got something to play for, though. We have still got something to play for, so here we go. After 2 hours, and if you've been watching this whole thing, I'm very, very impressed. Here we go, trying to win 3rd place in the World Cup. What training are we doing? Dunno. Gymnastics. I don't want any more torn whatevers. Here we go, guys. Wow. I'll give you all the monies. I was saving that for the final. I'll give you all the monies. Will to win is now 0. On the plus side, Sweden's strength is awful. And our mood is quite good, you know. Our mood and groove values are pretty good. They're slightly better than us, but I've not actually selected my team yet. So, can I play? Yes. Yes, I blinking well can. Then, oh wow, I've actually run out of defenders because Matt's... Oh no, Matt's suspended. That's really bad. Right, Dennis, you are the only person who can play defence, so you're obviously coming in. Look at all these greyed out people, honestly. This is really bad. So Matt's suspended. Moss has a 44-day injury. Ashens has a 28-day injury. Goodness me. Well, we are totally in the wars. Totally in the wars. I don't even know what to do with you. Mike's actually got 1 more form point than Timo has. I kind of feel like he should be playing. I know that Timo is better. And then, I mean, Crow and Yak, it's just not gone very well for you. I'd really like to win this, so we're going to have a pop. Here we go. In the starred velodrome in excellent conditions for football. It is our attempt to win something. Let's go. We are all out attacking and we have a free kick. Surrender. No. Saved. Here we come again. Enigma keeps going towards the penalty area but is intercepted by the defence. Soldier has hit the ball out wide to Pupsha, but the ball has gone behind the goal. Benway's got a card. Thanks, Benway. That's not helpful. Soldier's tried to hit the ball out wide to surrender, but no. Nothing doing. Come on, we can do this, guys. Come on. Mike's played it up front to surrender, but no, we're just a bit lethargic, aren't we? We're a bit England. We're a bit England in 3rd place playoff matches. Well, nobody's praised there, I think. Bit worried about Benway's card, but I'll leave him on for the time being. I will tell you to start putting your foot on the ball. Sweden having a pop. Oh, man. Oh, they've been taking lessons from Popsy, clearly. Damn it. That's not good. Right, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Woo! No, Mike's just blasted it into the clouds. We've got a free kick again. It's Soldier. Come on, Soldier. You can do it. Incoming ball. Incoming ball. Eventually. Woo! Pupsy again. What a header. Get in. You've had a terrific tournament, haven't you? Wowzers. You were worth the price of admission on its own. Now, do we really want this to go to extra time? I'm not sure I do. Pupsy giving it another go there, but not happening. Doink. Oh, hello. Oh, who's getting a card? Oh, he's getting a card for diving. Refereeing's been very good in this tournament. Very good indeed. Soldier to surrender. Nope. Small to Popsha. No. Oh my goodness me. Extra time again. Popsha to Mike. Nope. Here we come again. Soldier to Popsha. Popsha cross. Mike. Go! Oh my god, Mike scored. Mike has scored. No, what? What? What is this madness? Mike has scored. Well, he'll be thrilled about that. I don't think he's actually here. But Mike has scored. This is amazing. Oh my god. Chat, go crazy. Wow. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Right, we probably need some sort of substitution. We'll take Benway off and put Perez on. And then I'll take Stodolski off and put Dennis on, because I kind of feel, as you've been in the chat all the time, you should probably be playing. Meanwhile... Oh no! Oh no! Nightmare! They've only gone and equalised. We've got a free kick again. Surrender. Surrender to Popsha. No. Oh, their goalkeeper's really well positioned. Oh, I can't stand it if this is penalties again, but neither can I stand it if we lose. So, pass. Precise pass. Oh, it's gone wide. Oh my goodness me. This is really exciting. This is probably the most exciting tournament we've ever had. Normally, by now, we're either out or something horrific has happened to everybody. Oh, it's penalties again. Oh no. Thank God it doesn't name you, eh? Oh, first one. Oh, it's gone in. I think latte might be. Is that bar in Germany? In German, it's gone in anyway. Meanwhile, it's gone in for them. This is so tense. Oh, I see all that penalty practice is paying off. But I need to start saving these. I'm not doing. Should have left you in, Matthias. Oh, thankfully, we've learnt to score again. So, not like last time where we had to save them all because we couldn't score them. Oh, they've put one wide. They've put one wide. They've put one wide. Just keep scoring, guys. Come on. Yes! Just pretend it's you, by the way. Just pretend that you're scoring, because it doesn't say. Oh, and I've saved one now. We've all done well. We've all done well. Look at that. We had 16 chances. They had 9. Wow. We played so well. But look, we've managed to get 3rd place. Is that the best we've ever done? I can't remember. That's brilliant. Pat yourselves on the back. Oh, Felix, hello to you. Didn't realise you were here. Were you in this? I'm not sure. Some of you gave me names of players and I've forgotten who you were. But yeah, we came 3rd. Pupsy came 2nd. So that would have got you the silver boot. Surrender came 4th. Nobody else, though. It was just you two, largely. And we've gone back to the hotel. Should we go out? Should we go out for the last time? Let's go out celebrating. Hello, Al. Oh, did you have a player? I'm not sure whether you did. Some people didn't have a player this year, but it is great to get away from it all, knowing that we got bronze. Oh, it's dark now. Bet I can't go out again. Shall I try? Not at this time. After all, you're the national coach, and you must be fit in the morning. Grumble. Oh, can I go walking in the woods? No, I can't do that either. I've got to go to bed. Am I happy? Should be happier than that. But here we go. I'm going to go to bed for the last time. And that didn't quite happen. But if you replace that with bronze medals... Ah, there we go. End of the game. You see, really, if this was a more advanced game, we'd be quite happy. We'd be quite happy. But let's see where I scored in the grand scheme of things. Did I score at all? Oh yeah, at the top. I was looking for me down here. So previous tournaments, 356, 391, 468. We had an 840. I don't remember that. We must have done really well. But look, 1,000 points. We all won. And you know what it gives you for that? For coming top. It says, do you want to play another game? And you say, no, I can't deal with it. And it kicks you out. Well, I'm really chuffed. Well done, everybody. That was very eventful. Wowzers. We had everything. We had injuries. We had people kicking each other. We had goals. We had equalisers. We had 2 super tense penalty shootouts, especially that first one. We had people improving and then not improving, and then we had loads of people going on a vegetarian diet. We had poor old Moss stuck in the injury bay, not getting a new contract. In actual fact, the truth is, this game is pretty much totally random. What you have to do is kind of create your own narrative, and it was really interesting how it didn't award you a new contract when you were injured. That was really good. But yeah, you play this loads. I mean, I played this right through qualification, and it gets really repetitive. But if you put people you know into the game, you get a really nice narrative out of it. Yeah, we had Matthias being hit in the balls many times. That is true. I'm really glad that you joined us, and I'm really sorry that say your name wasn't in the game. I wish that I'd left you in and just changed a different goalkeeper to me, but never mind. You knew who you were anyway. Well done, guys. 1,000 points. 1,000 points. That's the best we've ever done. That's so good. I'm going to put it in the chat. 1,000 points. And probably also 1,000 pints. Certainly 1,000 form pints. That's really made me laugh. Anyway, I've been going for 2 hours, 12 minutes and 12 seconds. And if you've got all the way through this, you're an absolute and utter legend, because not everybody did. I really hoped that you enjoyed your narrative. I love that game. And unfortunately, next year, there's actually no reason to play it, because there's no Euros, there's no World Cup, and there's no Women's World Cup. It's the fallow year next year, so we might have to think of something else to do. But thank you very much for joining me. I thoroughly enjoyed that, and I hope that you did too. Next video will probably be the second half of the Canadian chocolate thing. Probably. Depends how hot it is. Also, I'm in London a couple of times this week for various reasons, so there might be a bit of a delay. But no, unfortunately... Oh, hang on a minute. Astragali says, don't they play soccer in the Olympics? Ooh. Now, hang on a second. You could be right there. Is there an Olympics next year? Because if there is, then yeah, they do. I mean, admittedly, I'd be playing summer athletics as my Olympics special, and indeed the Olympics game as the Olympics special. But we might be able to sneak in some football as well, played behind closed doors, and then I'll just give you all the link. That's interesting. Could be a super sporty year next year. Yeah, you're right. It would be an Olympics year. The Tokyo Olympics. That's why there's no World Cup or Euros. Correct. Well, shall we meet again this time next year then? It'll probably be in August, won't it, the Olympics? Along with a load of summer athletics and some Olympics games. Oh, I'm excited now. Can we wait a year? I imagine that we probably can. Yeah, that's amazing. That's really cool. Look out for the replay of this so you can... download it if you want to and keep it for posterity. I might take a screen capture of a couple of those newspapers and pop them on Twitter and get other people to watch. But yes, once again, thank you for joining me. I need to go off and have something to eat, and I need to have something to drink as well, because my mouth is parched after talking for 2.25 hours. And I need to go and put the fans on again because it's boiling. So, again, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for your support. It is always so much appreciated. And I will see you when I see you.